Hey, my name's Veena V and welcome to YT Club. This is the channel for YouTube tips, inspiration, and this is my first video on kind of real talk. Like, I want to start doing videos where I'm just talking to you about life, what life is really like. Today's video is all about university students and how you can get a job after uni. Now, this video is really for my little cousin. He came out of university a couple of months ago now, and he's struggling to find a job. He's really intelligent, he got a great degree, he's actually currently working part-time in a shop, but he just can't find a way in to get into the industry he wants to get into, and he's just a bit stuck, and I can see he's losing motivation, and it just makes me sad. So I just wanted to do this video to hopefully help other university students. Before I give you my tips, I obviously need to tell you that I didn't go to university. I've been working since the age of 16. I started working in the media industry as a radio presenter and a radio producer, and so while I was 16, I was working at a radio station. I also had a part-time job, and I was doing 3 A-levels at the same time. Now, the part-time job, I was working in a shop. I was obviously getting paid for that, but the job at the radio station, where I was at this radio station for 2 years, from the age of 16 to 18, I did not get paid a penny. I did not get travel expenses. So my part-time job was basically funding me to go and work for free. Then after I finished my A-levels, I got a place at Loughborough University to study international business. But what happened is I got a paid job in London. So I moved from Oxfordshire to London by myself. I just turned 18 and started working full-time in the media industry. After a year, I was supposed to go to university because I took a gap year, and then I never ended up going. So that's a little bit about me, and I'm here just to really help you get a job, because like I've just said, I've been working for a very long time now, more than 10 years, so I've quite a lot of tips and experiences to share with you. So first things first, if you're currently at university, please go and get a job now, this minute. It doesn't matter what job it is, just go and get a job, because what's going to happen is when you come out of university, you're going to come out with this amazing degree, just like my baby cousin has, but nothing is making him different from all the other university students, because you've all got degrees and none of you have got work experience. Well, maybe not all of you, but if you're watching this video, maybe you don't have any work experience. So my tip number 1 is go and get a job. If you're still at university, it doesn't really matter what job it is, just go and get something. To take that one step further, I would suggest that in your half terms, work for free. So I'm just going to give more examples in the media industry because that's where I come from. So if you do want to work at a radio station, for example, go and get work experience at radio stations in your half term. So while you're not doing your university work, in your half terms, go and work for free. You are going to get knockbacks. You will get knockbacks. I've had the door shoved in my face, very firmly shut. I can't even tell you how many times, hundreds of times, but the key is to keep going, is to keep pushing forward. Trust me, I have had days where I've been crying because it is hard. Life is not easy, especially if you've just come out of university and you're like, kabam, this is the real world, this is real life now. So please don't get disheartened, but you just need to keep pushing forward. And while you're at university, this is the best time. This is the best time to work for free and just get like a little part-time job somewhere, okay? So that is the tip number 2, is work for free. Tip number 3 is, while you are working for free, put your all into it, okay? This is what I did when I was doing work experience at the radio station when I was 16 years old. I literally put all my energy and all my effort into that free job, and do you know what happened to me? They ended up giving me a show. They ended up giving me a job. Okay, fair enough, it wasn't paid, but it was still a job. I was on the radio. They put me on air when I was 16 years old. While you're working for free, you never know, it could turn into a job. That is what happened to me, okay? That brings me nicely onto number 4, is go above and beyond. If you have just come out of university and you're applying for jobs and all you've actually got is your degree at the moment, maybe you didn't do any work experience, or maybe you didn't have a part-time job, you need to go above and beyond. And what I mean by that is, if you are applying to work at a magazine, for example, when you're applying to them, don't just send them your CV and a cover letter. Why don't you actually write an article as if you were already working there? So if you're working for, I can't think of any magazines now because I don't read any magazines. I know Sugar is aimed at younger girls, but if you wanted to work at Sugar, is Sugar still around? I don't know. But let's just pretend. Bliss, I know Bliss J17. This is showing my age. I don't know if these magazines are still around anymore. But if you're wanting to work for a magazine aimed at younger girls, why don't you send in with your CV and cover letter a magazine article that you have written that is addressing an issue within the younger teenagers right now, that is reviewing a beauty product. Just go above and beyond. And I know you're sitting there thinking, but Veena, that is going to take me ages. Yeah, it will. It will take you time if you're applying for loads of different jobs and you're writing an article for every single job you're applying for. But remember, in life, you have to go above and beyond. Trust me, if you put in that extra effort, you will get things back to you. Believe me, it does work. And again, it might take you a good couple of months. You might be putting in all this effort and think, what is the point? But there is a point, because it's better for you to put in that effort than you not to do nothing and just apply for these jobs with a normal CV and cover letter, and nothing's going to happen. You are not going to get a job. So please go above and beyond. And another thing actually I want to say about that is, you know, it's not a waste of time. If you are writing a magazine article, you can send that to different companies. Just tweak it slightly to fit in with that style of magazine. So, you know, it's not a waste. You could write that one article, but then tweak it slightly for each different application, and you're good to go. You're already putting yourself in front of all those other people that are applying at the same time. Tip number 5 is to tweak every CV and cover letter. Do not send the same exact CV and cover letter to every single job. You need to tweak it. So one day, if you're applying for a radio station, you need to tweak it so it's more radio orientated. If you're applying for a TV channel the next day, that needs to be more TV orientated, showing your interest in TV. Tip number 5 is get on LinkedIn. This is so important. You need to be on LinkedIn, fill out your profile and take a professional photo. Please do not put like a selfie photo on your LinkedIn profile. Just get someone to take, with your phone, get someone to take a really nice picture of you, for example, on a white wall, a nice background, maybe you in a suit or just something more professional. Put that on LinkedIn, fill out your profile, update all your, you can put all your sections where you've done your uni stuff, any jobs you've had, and most importantly, start following companies that you want to work for. Start interacting on them. On LinkedIn, a lot of companies publish posts on there. So they put a post about something that's happening in the industry, in their sector. Comment on them, show that you're interested. Not only will it show the company you're interested, you're actually going to be learning stuff about that company. So get on LinkedIn, start interacting with the companies that you want to work for. And I would even go as far as try adding some people. Now, this might not work, because if I got loads of random requests from people on LinkedIn, if I was working at a magazine or a radio station, I'd be like, who is this person? But don't get disheartened if people don't accept your invitations on LinkedIn, because that is a bit weird. So you might want to write them a message when you're adding them on LinkedIn and be like, hi, I've just graduated from university. I would love to connect with you on LinkedIn. I love what your company's doing. Maybe send them a personalized message. And again, that's showing that company that you're really interested in them and you're really serious about working for them. Tip number 6 is to make a personal website. Now, I would say this is very different from setting up your own blog or a YouTube channel. Actually make a professional website. You can do this for free. There's WordPress you can do it on. I think there's a site called Weebly as well. But just make a really professional looking website with just one picture of yourself, any work experience you've done. You can put your CV on there that people can download. And just show people what you're about, because again, this is going to set you apart from everyone else that is applying for jobs at exactly the same time as you. I'm just thinking of me in terms of a business owner. If I had 10 applications that were all exactly the same, they've all come out of university, but if one of them had in the cover letter, like, you know, I've made this video, or you know, take a look at my personal professional website for some more insights into me, or just anything like that for some more personal insights into me. I'm just thinking off the top of my head, giving you ideas here. If I saw that one applicant had done that, I would instantly go to their website and check them out. Now, to take it one step further, if that person had a video of them, a professional video, again, you can just film it on your phone, put it on the website, say what your name is, say you've just come out of university, you've got, you know, while you're at university you learn X, Y, and Z, you're currently working here. If I see you made the effort to make a video, to make a website, instantly I will call you in for an interview. So can you see, all these tips are really showing the employer, your potential employer, that you are going above and beyond. And I know all these tips, you're probably thinking, oh Veena, this is so long, it's so much effort, and I'm sorry to say it is, but if you want to get your first job, if you really are determined, you need to be doing all these steps, okay? I really hope all of this has helped you. If you've got any questions at all, please comment below, and just a massive good luck to you. And one thing I do want to say to you is never give up. I'm not going to sit here and say, hey, it's so, you know, fun to get rejected and it's so easy to apply for jobs. It's not. It's going to be difficult, but you have to keep going. You have to keep pushing forward. Of course, you're going to have those days where you feel so demotivated. And you know what? Take a few hours off. Don't keep on applying for job after job after job after job. You're going to need to pace yourself, but do aim to try and do a few jobs every day. And just keep at it. And I really hope these tips help. I really hope you get a job you want to get. And that's another actually quick thing I want to say before I go, is don't worry if you don't get your dream job the first job you apply for. If you've just come straight out of university, the main thing is for you just to get a job anywhere and to get your foot in the door. And remember, that first job, you don't have to stay there forever. You can stay there for 6 months, a year. And while you're there, you can be working hard to try and get somewhere that you really want to be. So stay motivated, keep pushing forward. You can do this. I will see you again right here. This is YT Club. And if you want to find out how I made this video by just using my phone, and ta-da! This is my YT Club tripod. If you want to find out how I made this video using my phone and my tripod, just click the card, it should be coming up now, or click the link below this video and I will show you everything that you need to know. But good luck to you, and I'll see you again next week.